Hello, everybody. Hey, Batgirl 71, Gary, Air Force, Pristine. I'm happy to see some of you here. I wasn't sure, hey, Divinely Guided, if there was much of an interest. Hey, Copa. But I myself, hey, Angie, AT, Salem, Jason, Bracket Gaming, good to see you, Hippie Sissy. I was an avid Team Mom viewer. And although I haven't watched so much of the more recent episodes, series, seasons, whatever. I have been following Janelle for many years because I cheered her on. I wanted Janelle to do better. I wanted Janelle to do good. And for a while, she looked like she was. Hey, what the crock? But as I'm sure some of you may have heard, there's been a lot going on in Janelle's world lately. And it's sad. It's sad, but it's, of course, interesting. So, yeah, I'm happy to see a lot of you here. I wasn't sure if you would come by and check it out. Give us a little break from the usual. How's everybody's Monday? What the crack? Did everybody have a good weekend? We actually had a great weekend. We went to Monster Mania on Saturday. And then yesterday we went to a reenactment of the Revolutionary War, which was a lot of fun. Haven't watched in ages either. I knew she got fired. Yeah, he is. She is. Hey, new account. I was too. I was excited for her. I know she fought for many years and OG Fish, but unfortunately she couldn't handle it. Hey, Lala. Texas, good morning. Yeah, this was it's actually devastating what has recently came out. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, Janelle did get back custody of her son Jace. Mainly because her mother Barbara, who has raised Jace, was unable to do so. With him being a teenager and the things he witnessed as a toddler and child, he was acting out. And apparently he became pretty physically abusive towards Barbara. He was lighting things on fire and just out of control. So Barbara reached out to Janelle and said, listen, with him acting out and everything and me getting older and him older, I need you to take him. And they did it legally, and Janelle got custody back of Jace. But he actually used a weapon to take that dog's life. Yeah. But within a few months of Jace living back at her house with Janelle and David and, his siblings, he ran away 3 times in 2 months. And the most recent led to charges being against David. By the time she got him, he was already accustomed to not needing to listen to his mom. You think so? Hey, hooker. At work, but she lives down here by me. She's a mess. Do you ever see her out and about? Go get us some snooping photos. So yeah, David did a few years back. He put up a video of his daughter playing with the family dog, and she wasn't playing, she was annoying the dog. She was all in the dog's face, and the dog was given warning signs. And despite the warning signs, none of the adults intervened and stopped the toddler from messing with the dog. So the dog ended up snapping and he bit at the toddler's face. David then takes the dog out back and takes his life. I made a Barb was actually my friend on Facebook because there was a TMC story and I wrote, "You smoking Aretha with Kifa," and Barb commented underneath, and the comment went like viral. And Barb ended up messaging me, and it was actually Barb. It was really exciting. It was so funny because although they're not celebrities, they're like, I don't know. I actually live near Cal, and somebody I know, somebody I'm really close to, works with Cal's 5th baby father, 6th, 4th. I don't know. But Cal just announced that she's finally having a little girl. She is pregnant with twins, or was pregnant with twins, and she had a boy and a girl. So I think she's done having babies. So she says. She's on number 7. I think 4th father. Anyway, I made a little video to kind of lay out the beginning of all this, like Jace and his running away and all that. I did put one onto members only, but then I had to add things, so let me fix this. And we're gonna start off with that, and then I'm going to go into the current circumstances, which is um Davis ex, the mother of Marissa, his daughter Marissa. She has come out. Hey, October Shug. She has came out and spoke against David and exposed a few things. Apparently, he was cheating or trying to cheat on Janelle. Let me run this while I grab something. Video, I will be breaking down the timeline of Jace running away from home 3 times in 2 months. 14-year-old Jace was first reported missing on August 15th. He was last seen leaving school around 2:45 p.m. Luckily, he was found just a few hours later. This is what Janelle had to say about why he ran away. 2 weeks later, Janelle contacts the police for a I forgot I made it so you guys could pause and read, but I guess I ought to read a bit of it. Okay, so as a boy mom, kids can act up and rebel, as I'm sure the majority of us all once did as kids too. Jace got in trouble at school. We decided to take his phone away, and that's when he decided to run off. Janelle said at the time, Jace is a good kid, and we're not dealing with anything that most families don't deal with while raising children. This is a teenage boy being a teenager, mad that we decided to take his phone away. So at that time, people were rumoring that he actually ran away due to Janelle and David fighting, and Janelle and David were fighting at this time. 2 weeks later, Janelle contacts the police for a second time after Jace disappears for several hours. He was later found 10 minutes away from their home at a gas station. This time, Janelle's manager, August Keene, speaks on her behalf. Janelle is a mama bear raising a teenage boy. Jace likes exploring his extensive property that has woods, lakes. The former reality star's manager said in a statement, he decided to explore too far. Janelle got worried and called the police after he didn't come back before it became dark. He explored so far, he ended up at a gas station. Okay, Janelle. On September 28th, Jace is once again reported missing for the third time. This time, Jace snuck out of his window and was not found for 2 days. In between that, Janelle contacted police believing that Barbara was hiding Jace. And this is when it came out that Jace reportedly ran away because David assaulted him. Authorities were dispatched to Janelle's mom's, Barbara Evans' home at 11:30 p.m. after Janelle called 911, reportedly claiming that the matriarch was hiding her son. When authorities arrived, determined Jace was not there. Barbara reportedly revealed that Jace had run away because David allegedly assaulted him. So Jace made contact with Barbara, who advised him. Made contact with Barbara, who advised Jace was not at the residence. She advised that she had spoken to Jace earlier in the evening when he called from an unknown number and told her about being assaulted by David and that he ran away and was hiding. So at that point, he was asking Barbara to come pick him up. But due to Janelle having a restraining order against Barb could not pick Jace up. How sad is that? Can you imagine being the grandmother and getting a phone call from your grandchild that his stepfather just beat him, so he ran away from home, and you're unable to go pick him up due to a restraining order that your daughter placed on you? She must have been devastated. Is at the hospital, and on October 2nd, Janelle reports to us that Jace is at the hospital and receiving a mental health evaluation. It's at this point that we learn that CPS is involved due to the allegations against David. 2 days later, on October 4th, police confirmed Janelle and David are under investigation for child abuse after marks were found on Jace's neck and arms. That is also when we find out that the assault was caught on a neighbor's Ring camera. On October 15th, Janelle makes a TikTok defending David against the allegations. So I actually have the TikTok at the end of this, so I won't bother reading this. And he is summoned to appear in court on October. David is officially charged in the assault against. On October 24th, David is officially charged in the assault against Jace, and he is summoned to appear in court on October 26th. We then find out that the hearing will take place on November 29th. According to the summons, Jace's injuries were inflicted by other than accidental.
Oh, I know October.
Once David's charges begin circulating in the public, Janelle has her representative speak out. Of course, in true Janelle fashion, she is denying these claims and blaming others for the circumstances she once again finds her and her family in due to David's actions.
I'm alive, y'all. Just in a constant state of anxiety, but other than that, thriving. I want to start out by saying, of course, everything you're seeing in the tabloids isn't all factual. It's crazy that you got TMZ, The Sun, who is it, the Ashley Rowdy Roundup, once again, the three horrible ones, always reporting on these sources that they hear. It's crazy because no one has court papers but me. No one has anything factually printed out on documentation but me. And I've called over to see who is spreading all this information because it's always a source. Funny, right?
Well, do you notice how she's not addressing any of the actual claims? Instead, she's once again defending herself. Right, it's not about her, it's about her. Well, she goes as far as to blame Jace, calls Jace a liar, whatever. The other kids are also speaking to CPS at this time, and it's a whole mess of things. So now she's gonna go in and state who she thinks is calling, because CPS is gonna be like, yeah, I'm the leaker of the reports. No.
Well, number one, I just want to point out, yeah, I have court with CPS. I do. Number two, I want to point out the articles that are coming out about the court case are very outlandish, one-sided, and definitely all mean about me. Who is the only ones in the courtroom? Me, my mom, CPS. That is it. Why wasn't David in there? Did he get kicked out? Nobody got kicked out. We are trying to keep this case as private as possible. I called up the supervisor over at CPS yesterday and I said, I want to know right now who is releasing all this information. Is it you? You know what they said? I'm literally going to tell you what they said. Janelle, it wasn't us. It obviously wasn't.
Even if they didn't abuse him or each other, stopping that child's medication cold turkey because they didn't believe in ADHD or ever he has, he's going to act out because his brain is withdrawn, dumbasses. Yeah, you're right. So that's the other thing. They did stop his medication. As soon as he came to live on their, what they call the land, they stopped his medication. And then denied it. And then called Jace a liar. That was unbelievable, what the crock. I forgot all about that.
And you, because they're talking badly about you, whoever it was. Who is the only other one in the courtroom? Who is the only one that has to gain from this, Janelle? I said, my mom. They're like, correct, your mom. They're like, just want to let you know everything is locked and sealed. No one's getting anything. So for all these media outlets trying to stir up shit, trying to scare our family, trying to spread lies, number one is false. Number two, you have no documentation and no court papers or anything to prove any of your sources. Number three, I want to give my husband the most support and props that a man can ever have because
she wants to give her husband the most support and props that any man could ever have. Are you kidding me? Because he broke your collarbone before? Murdered your family pet in front of your children? And now beat your son? Oh, she's so gross. So, yeah, she's saying that it was Barbara that leaked that information. Yep. She blames Barbara for everything. And listen, her and Barbara had an unbelievable relationship, right? Not denying that. We all, those of us who watched Teen Mom, we saw it. We saw it firsthand. They were very toxic with each other. She had no respect for Barbara. Barbara didn't have no respect for Janelle as a mother. The whole thing was messy. And unfortunately, Jace, from an infant to a young boy, witnessed all of it. He was always in the middle like a yo-yo. And that's the saddest thing about it. So, of course, Jace is going to have issues. But the fact that Janelle would stop his medication and now she's going to call him a liar once again publicly, the whole thing's sad.
He has the most patience I've ever seen out of any human being right now. He is being accused of some horrible, horrible shit that is not true. I was there. My kids were there. Everyone was there. You guys have no idea about the details. And you know what's even more crazier about this is that.
You know what's really crazy about this? That she's saying you guys have no idea about the details. What details can result in your 6'4" giant husband putting his hands on a scrawny, skinny little 14-year-old boy? What circumstances could justify that? Because 2 days later, when he made his way to the hospital, he still had marks on him. which means it was pretty aggressive. Okay. She's unbelievable.
That the whole topic surrounding this case is my child's mental health. And all you guys posting about everything bad about me, it's not going to change the situation.
Isn't it funny how she now wants to acknowledge Jace's mental health? Right, Gary, the details were left on his neck. Isn't it funny she now wants to use his mental health? The same woman that stopped his medications now wants to use his mental health as an excuse for the circumstances they're in.
No matter how bad you want it to change, no matter how bad you want us charged, I want to tell you right now, I have done everything as a parent, and I have crossed my T's and dotted my I's. So if you want to try to catch me slipping, you're not going to. You're not going to scare me. My mother's tactics are not going to scare me. And my son is going to get the help that he deserves. And right now, he needs the privacy. He doesn't need the attention, whether it's good or bad attention. He doesn't need no attention right now. Y'all.
You know, what she's saying here, he doesn't need any attention, good or bad, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is what happens when you put yourself, and Janelle's just, I mean, Barbara's just as guilty for this. They exploit it, the birth of these children, the upbringing of these children. And now that they're older and the kids are older, they don't want them to be on headlines. Well, you should have thought of that when you thought it'd be great to sign up for 16 and pregnant and then Teen Mom and all these other things. You don't know the Teen Mom cast, OG Fish? Wow. This is also why family vloggers should think twice before exploiting their again infants and toddlers and children, because they will grow up one day. And this is the effects of what you decided to do.
Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are really ridiculous. And it just makes me really sad, like I said, for David, because David is like, he's just taking all these punches, rolling.
Makes her really sad for David because David's just taking all these punches. No, you know who took all the punches? Jace. Jace is who took all the punches. Ugh, unbelievable.
With it, not saying shit. And I don't blame him. And I feel really bad for him because my kids adore that man. My kids love that man so much. And no matter what you guys say, it's not going to change how my children are treated at home, which are treated with the most love and passionate care that they can ever get.
Does she forget that we seen the way her children are treated at home thanks to her allowing cameras in there? I posted a link to this video if you guys wouldn't mind, when you have time, maybe go check it out yourself and leave a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. So now we're going to get into some more. So that is basically the timeline of Jace running away and how we got here. But as this is all unfolding, who makes an appearance? Davis X, which is also Marissa's mother. If you guys would give me a second, I have to feed Nellie. With the time change, she's not used to it yet, so she's like climbing all over me. Just give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Oops, the video was supposed to keep playing, but it didn't. Okay, thank you for your patience. So, oh, Blissful, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Blissful. All right, so very recently, if you guys are unaware, here comes Davis X, the mother of his daughter Marissa, and she is exposing all the tea. Okay, all of it. So let me get over to that. She and her current husband actually made an entire channel to expose Janelle and David. All because of money, Janelle, you POS. Think of Jace, not yourself. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Hey, tattoos. All right. Let me show you guys this. So she comes out and she shows that Jace tried, or I'm sorry, not Jace. David actually tried like hooking back up with her and was trying to cheat on Janelle. And let me just show you all for yourselves. All right. Try calling and texting Rissa. Is everything okay? So over here is David, and this is the mother. Sorry, didn't get to my phone in time. Yeah, she's still asleep. She was wore out and sore from that 3-hour volleyball workout last night, so I figured she'd sleep late. Oh, okay. How did she like it? She liked it a lot and says she can't wait to go back tomorrow night. That's great. Yeah, I'm glad she's excited about it and likes it. Hey, how is Rissa? She's still asleep this morning, but since mom gave her some, I don't know what that is, yesterday, which is pretty much same as Sofran, she hasn't thrown up or had. So she's basically just proven that these messages are David. Because when she first released them, they denied it. I'm going to play that as well, PB&J. They denied that it was David's messages. And she's like, oh, hell no. I'll come out with the receipts. Yeah, I like girls like her, you know? Sometimes you just got to show them the receipts, you know? Speaking of receipts, my videos are back up. Every time they are privacy struck, I will remove them. Some of them I will transform, but they will always come back up. So my videos are back up. If you didn't see my stream from the other day, highly recommend you go look at it. All right, so now she's going to scroll up to where David started messaging her in a very inappropriate way. And some sleuths actually did go back and they confirmed that Janelle and David were fighting at this time. Damn, girl, you better charge your phone. Giving me anxiety over here. Look at this. Maybe I'll get you something this weekend and make up for the Victoria's Secret poo-poo surprise. So she came out and explained that story. Apparently it was Christmas, and in front of all of the family, he gives her a gift. And the gift turned around to be women's underwear with poop in them. Some weirdo shit.
Yeah. Come back to reality here.
All right, girl, you going to give us from the beginning? So we want to read it and go down with you.
Come up with something where to smear us with or something.
Sorry, I'm on the phone. Can I call you back? She goes, yeah, sure. Sorry, I forgot to tell you happy birthday. Thank you. You good. Give me a call when you get a chance, please. Now this I can never win. She's mad because I have 2 loads worth of laundry and she has the entire room covered with her clothes. He actually sends a photo of their bedroom. Could you imagine your husband sending his ex, the mother of his daughter that lives within your home, a photo of your bedroom? Literally, this is all her shit. Not one article of this clothing is mine, but I'm a piece of shit for cleaning up my own mess. Sorry, I just needed someone to vent to. I have no friends except JD, and he runs his mouth when he gets drunk. Oh, ho, ho. What would you all do? Give me 1 second. What would you all do? The room is gross as fuck. Like a couple on here sending private things. Yes, yes. I always said they did that intentionally. New account to, embarrass the other. Being a good parent ever. How many chances has she continued to throw away? Do you guys know how many times Janelle was engaged? I believe it was like 4. As if cleaning my own mess is worse than cheating. Laughed my ass off. Well, he wanted to top that one off, wasn't he? Laugh lad, I know. Nah, you good. I understand. That's crazy, though, about her not letting you use the car to pick up Marissa. To pick Marissa up. Fucked up. Did you need to pick her up because of that? So then he goes and rats out that Janelle won't let him use the car to pick up their daughter. Well, if that's not going to cause the kid's mother to be angry, I mean, come on. Yeah, maybe so. She said to be there at 4:30 or 5. Okay, either I'll pick her up or I'll see if mom will because she's off today and I came to Wilmington since you thought you were getting her, but one of us will. It's no problem. Okay, just let me know if I need to. I'll take her keys. I just don't want to fight with her. Right, her keys. Because he's a bum crumb that hasn't worked. Smoking a reefer with Kiefer. Oh my gosh. Barbara and Kiefer and all of them. Woo. Mom's getting her. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate y'all. You're welcome. Did you get anything for your birthday? Mom's giving me money in the morning, but no, not today. Laugh loud. I'm good. Birthdays ain't fun anymore anyways. Just getting older. Yeah, you old as hell. I keep forgetting how old I am, so it don't matter to me. Maybe I'll get you something this weekend to make up for the Victoria's Secret poo-poo surprise. You fucking crumb. How's he going to get her anything? He doesn't work. Hey, East Coast. Hey, Sandy. He doesn't work. Actually, I don't think there is any way to ever redeem yourself after something like that. I was an asshole, and I want to say I'm sorry for letting you down. I seem to let everyone down without even trying or something like that. Oh, I hate. Does anybody else hate that self-loathing bullshit like that? That guilty, gross. Ugh, I hate it. Yep, 34, but you shut. Didn't mean to send sorry, but you ain't got to apologize. I ain't thought about that. Oh, I have a million times. Well, let it go. You can't change things. It'll kill you. You have no idea. I guess we all have regrets, though. Oh, yeah, I've got plenty. Oh, you know what? She's messy, too, for sharing this. I let you and Marissa down, and I should have done more to keep you. Now I'm about to lose my family and my baby girl again for something I didn't even do. I don't understand why life is so cruel. You victim, you. What a victim. Lord have mercy. Sorry, venting to you. You can't think of all that. Just have to focus on now. And I wasn't perfect either. Nobody is. Takes 2, but you're fine. I get it. Sometimes it helps to vent. You were perfect. You just deserve so much better than everything you've been through. That's why it makes me sad. I think about it so much. I dream about you all the time.
Perfect.
I dream about you all the time while living in my wife's house off of her money and the bedroom she bought. Yeah, she's messy. She is messy. I do, but I hate myself for it, Gary. You're funny. I get what you did there. Unbelievable, isn't it? I don't know how. Oh, wait, I dream about you. I don't know how I ended up here instead of where I wanted to be. Oh, if I was Janelle, I'd put out. Don't worry about doing your laundry, bitch. Go to the laundromat because you no longer have access to the machines within my home. Put a 1 in the chat if you would throw him out after reading these. Put a 2 if you work through it. And don't forget, while this is coming out, he is facing charges for assaulting her son. He would be out on his ass. Oh, I like all these ones. Amen. Bye. Toodaloo. Gotta go. He said it same time as me. Gotta go. Unbelievable. Now, while he's dreaming of his ex. Ooh. I will never get rid of the fact that somebody spent over an hour analyzing my thumb. Lord have mercy. I don't know how we ended up here instead of where I wanted us to be. So as if he didn't make it clear with the sentence above, of how I ended up here instead of where I wanted to be, he then makes sure she knows what he's saying. Don't take that
Think
the wrong
about
way.
it
I'm just
so
so upset
much
right
and
now, and I
worry
wish I
about
could
you
turn back the
all the
clock.
time.
You're so upset because your
I don't know
wife
how
bitched
I
at you
ended up
for
here
laundry?
instead of where I wanted.
I'm not. I know what you mean. Believe me, I damn sure turn the clock back if I could. I feel like this life is so fucked up. We should all be given one
to be.
undo or rewind
I
button.
don't know
You got to
how
think about
we
the fact that we've
ended up
never
here
even really talked.
instead of
Oh,
where
you
I
shady
wanted us
shiesty.
to
You're
be.
just as guilty.
Don't take
Come
that
on,
the
show us
wrong
the
way.
rest about anything since I
I'm
left all
just
these.
upset.
No. Don't stop on
Okay.
his. Keep going. There we go. Since I left all these years ago, and so much has happened since then, it's crazy, but I had my faults. There's things I could have done differently too. Don't beat yourself up. Hold your head up. Thank you for understanding. This. This is messy. This is his ex-girlfriend, Marissa's mother, that he is texting with. I think she has a partner. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. She is just as messy.
Think a little bit more than
Oh,
you being
and this
upset
is when
over there.
Janelle and
You had
David
a
were fighting because
happy
Janelle put up
Mother's Day.
a TikTok saying he didn't even get her anything for Mother's Day.
She said, I
But
did.
he sure
Thank you.
messages her,
Back on.
which, listen, if you have a child together and you are co-parenting, you should absolutely text Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. There's nothing wrong with that. But given their last conversation, there's something wrong with that.
Text and Rissa, is everything
Hope
okay?
you had a happy Mother's Day. I did. Thank you. Tried calling and texting Rissa. Is everything okay? So he uses their daughter to like slide in on the conversation. Now I think we're
David
going to
there.
get.
And there's a photo of the bedroom there. So
Wait, how long was that playing? That somebody was talking the whole time?
okay.
I didn't have my headphones in, so I didn't know. I'm sorry. Were they saying anything good? Could you even hear them over my loud mouth?
Think a little bit more than you being upset over there. You had a happy Mother's Day. She said, I did. Thank you. Try calling and texting Rissa.
Well, I could have saved myself my breath and energy. I didn't even have to read that. Was I? Well, look at that. I'm just that good, Gary. Okay, I apologize for that. So this is a man reading all these. Who is that man, you may ask? Because I'm now asking. Let's find out.
Is everything okay?
Let him talk it out first.
Here, old David there. And there's a photo of the bedroom there. So once again, Eason's are lying. And I would click that little info button there, but they're so happy over there, even though they let my number out to the whole world on JanelleEvans.com and their little article where they said we made stuff up. But I'm not going to do that right there because they're so happy, like everybody said. So, but y'all can go to JanelleEvans.com over there and.
Now, let me tell you guys, these people, this ex of his, they came out with one video, and by the next day, they had over 2,000 subscribers. Okay. So people want this tea. They want this sloppy, messy. I think she's married. Here, you guys want to see him yourself? Wait, what is this one? They're just messy, man. All right, here's the phone call. It's going to be hard to hear, but you guys try to listen. This is when David and Janelle are confronting her over the alleged text messages being exposed. Listen close.
Would your wife ever think to go to a fucking news outlet?
So as David's saying, why the fuck would your wife ever think to go to a news article with our text messages? Okay, so that's David speaking. I wish there was somebody who could, maybe somebody did, let me see, somebody who could take the audio out, like the background noise, and give us the clear audio. Let me see. I bet you somebody did. I'm going to play this video of somebody else's, not theirs, to see if maybe somebody could do the audio. If this is better audio. All right.
I want you and David to get married.
Even when David was that, Jace was that young, he's saying, I don't want you and David to get married.
Previous video, I told you David has been charged with CA. Janelle went to a Barbara. And David stopped
This is
following
the
each
ex
other
right
on
here. This is the ex. Yeah, that's the other thing. So Janelle is angry, and Janelle did. They stopped following each other on TikTok.
Instagram. The Sun reports teen mom Janelle Evans unfollows husband David Eason on Instagram after CP pulled those screens and said he wished he would have fought harder for their relationship and that he dreams about her. And he sent a picture of his bedroom that he shares with Janelle, and he was saying that this is Janelle's stuff everywhere and how messy she is. I checked both Janelle and David's Instagram accounts this morning to see if this was still true, and it is. They are not.
Oh, they're not following each other. I'm surprised these two don't have a joint account. You know, those insecure couples, I won't say they're weird because something happened that made one or the other insecure in their relationship that have joint accounts. Kind of like a joint YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, so they stopped following each other. I'm stopping for fair usage. You know how it goes.
Not following each other on Instagram. Here are the screenshots to prove it. But Janelle is still following David's business Instagram account.
He has a business. Ugh. All right, come on. Give us the record in here. All right.
Please remember, this is adult content. The Sun writes, teen mom Janelle and David Eason have lost their temper on his ex-wife, Whitney Rich, after she exposes his incriminating text messages. In the audio of the vicious phone call obtained exclusively by the U.S. Sun, David called Whitney and her husband Shane and screamed at the couple while...
Yeah, so she's married. Well, all right. So how many of you think that the husband is just as guilty? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the husband also should have been upset by those texts. The husband, I mean, she's sitting there like, I thought a lot about it too. We should all have undo, blah, blah, blah. I doubt it. I absolutely doubt it. A lot of 1s. Yeah, I think that she's just as, I mean, wow.
Janelle could...
All right. Be completely brought out to the light if you don't tell the truth.
Ooh.
They ain't lying for his text message. It's gonna be completely brought out to the light if you don't tell the truth, and you're gonna lose your trailer, your nutsack, and everything you've ever dreamed for. I promise you that.
So that's David saying, if you guys don't come out with the truth, hey, Solo, you're going to lose your trailer and blah, blah, blah. You're going to lose everything. Can we get... Okay, yeah.
There's no problem. You're gonna go to jail.
Why don't you send the text messages with the actual phone number? Take away where it says David.
Okay, so then he says, you're going to go to jail. And then Janelle's in the background saying, why didn't you send the actual text messages with the phone number? Take away where it says David.
Those messages.
Do you want to see that, Janelle?
Yes, of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Well, see the thing about it.
So her husband is saying, you want to see it, Janelle? And she, Janelle's like, yeah, of course. I think you can hear it. I'll stop going over it. Hey, I'm Zen. Yeah, threatening people. Well, what? He threatened the freaking president. Does anybody remember that? When Secret Services showed up to their land and then he threatened them as well?
Yes. Yeah, I know. But see, it's the truth. And you're going to find out it's the truth. Wherever, and I have no problem.
Send it to me.
I have no problem. Listen to me. I have no problem with you knowing the truth. It's the truth.
The wild
conversation transpired after it was revealed that David had told his ex-wife he dreams about her all the time. Shane, the current husband, says it ain't lying when there's text messages. David replied, mother effer is going to be completely brought out to the light. Then get off the goddamn phone and send it. But he appeared at that point to hang up on the couple as the line went dead. How many of you put a 3? We're going to go for 3. 3 gets left out a lot. How many of you believe the text messages? Put a 3 if you believe them. I mean, I absolutely believe them. What purpose would the crazy ex have besides, the money she's now going to make off of exposing all of this to put these out? Now, I will say, I do think it was shit timing. I mean, right now, there's a little boy, hey, be good. There's a little boy that is unfortunately going through something I couldn't even fathom. To finally be living back with his mother at 13 years old. 14, I'm sorry. And get beat up by his stepfather. His runaways be all over the news. His assault be all over the news. And now this comes out at the same time. It's like, I don't know. So let me show you Whitney's current husband being messy with her. Messy with her.
Hey everybody, I guess I figured I'd take a little moment to do a little bit of truck talk today, and
amen, chicken feet.
Let everybody know what's going on. So
hey, beautiful queen.
Me and my wife are putting together a studio in the house. They had the whole layout and stuff, so she can get up there and tell her story.
Look at them. All right, I can't be the only one. I think this whole thing is shisty. I think this couple is shisty as hell. And you're right. Why doesn't she try to get custody back of her daughter, Marissa? Don't forget, this mother at one point did lose custody of Marissa. So they're making a studio in their house just so they can exploit this situation. So Whitney can tell her story. What is her story? That she also was with the Crumb and had a child with him? Hey, Boo Berry. Unreal. Right, like you need a whole studio. Listen, I mean, I wish I could have a whole studio too, but whole studio just for that. Okay. All right. Go on. Tell us more.
From the beginning, and tell the truth, we had nothing to hide.
You have nothing else to tell either. Hit the thumbs up if you think these two are just going to milk this for all it is. I mean, we don't care any further, okay? We don't care about Whitney. We know Dave is a piece of shit. You showed what you showed. Move on. That she only speaks out about him when he's on the news. Like she likes the attention. Yes. When this should be focused on Jace and what Jace is going through. Here comes these grown messy asses wanting to, jump in the headlines with them.
If you go to our page and read the...
I actually meant the thumbs up of the video, but I will absolutely take the thumbs in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I guess they see others making money off them, so they're like, we're going to too. Yeah. But if I was Janelle and David, I'd be pissed.
Description of our page. It'll pretty much tell you everything that we're doing with this page. And that kind of speaks for itself.
All right, let's check out the description of the page then. Let's check that out really quick. A lot of people have been curious about who I am, my past addictions, where I stand. Who the fuck has been curious about her? Any of you? Hey, One Red Rose, I've never been curious about Whitney. I've never been curious. Have any of you? Okay, but anyway. A lot of people have been curious about who I am, my past addictions, where I stand, and why come I haven't spoken up. Why come I haven't spoken up? I'm here to tell my story and discuss addictions, domestic violence, child abuse, and to tell my story from the beginning. Fuck you. Fuck, what? Shut up. Shut up. That's where our story should start. I was fortunate enough to not lose my life. Others have not been so fortunate. So you telling us that David beat you that badly, but yet he received custody? Hey, Mrs. Colombo, of your daughter? Interesting. I feel for all the families who have lost loved ones. I want to help educate people who are still struggling and the forgotten families who pray that their loved ones beat addiction and how to help them when you see no hope. All right. Along with the innocent children who get caught in the middle. Okay. My husband has a redemption story also, and it's impossible to tell my story without telling his because I wouldn't be alive if he would not have showed up in my darkest of times. Addicted as well. Okay. With a light that I was so blind at the time to see, your past is not who you are. Just a reminder that you can change. My story is not pretty, but it's a story of redemption. They started their channel November 4th. They have 2.74K subscribers with 6 videos, almost 25,000 views. Messy, messy. You're all messy.
David and Janelle, I guess, are trying to tell our story and
No, they're
throw
not.
some lies in there and stuff. But I gotta give it to them. Hell, I didn't think they'd tell the truth about something, you know. But they told a little truth about me today. But they forgot one thing. They forgot that people can change if they wanted to.
Okay, so you exposed the text messages. I'm sorry, your wife exposes text messages to try to cause more chaos in their lives, and they come out and tell the truth about who and what you are. So now you feel like you need to tell your whole story? I don't know. I think that's a little guilty. No one is. Just like no one is asking for all these wishlist people are posting. David was called Texans actually years ago. That's just like deja vu. Yes, he was.
If they wanted to. Let's think about that. If they wanted to. Does he want to change? Does she want to change? Do they see a problem with themselves? Do they see a problem how their kids are being raised and what they're around?
This reminds me of like they should have labeled it like trailer talk from the truck. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, just something's off.
I don't think so. But she's got a description box, like if you go down to the bottom of her page, which a bunch of y'all's probably been down to the bottom of
No, bruh.
her page. She's got something up there about domestic violence, and if you have any, if you're in that situation, reach out to these numbers here and all that stuff because she cares a lot about domestic violence victims.
All right. This is where you piss me off, sir. She cares so much about domestic violence victims when it has already been reported for years that David is physical with Janelle. And your wife cares so much about violence that she drops these text messages while there is an investigation on behalf of Jace allegedly being abused by David. She cares so much about domestic violence that she puts all of this public instead of personally and privately sending it to Janelle. Yeah, spare us that she cares so much bullshit. Anybody else feel me on this? I mean, come on. Yeah, cares so much.
I mean, she she cares so much about them. Like she really does. Like, you know, I feel in my heart that Janelle has so much compassion for child abuse, domestic violence, all those things. I don't think she knows or ever has even heard, and I don't think David's even heard of a batterers intervention program.
Why are you saying Janelle? Did he accidentally say Janelle there instead of Whitney? This is weird. This is totally weird.
I think that's something that would help a lot of people out. You know,
you're odd, sir.
Over here on the swamp.
Oh, so he's claiming Janelle needs these services, but again, you and your wife are doing this right now because you care so much about her safety. Okay.
Anger management, maybe seeing a psychiatrist, a lot of different things. A lot of different things.
How did
But
it get here?
my wife's channel should be covering all that stuff.
We don't care, sir.
I'll be popping up in there from time to time.
Oh, Lord, then we really don't care. Let me tell you, we aren't going to care unless it says Janelle and David's name in it. And you know that, okay? And your wife trying to ride off exposing these text messages into having a channel is just so messy. I don't think many people are going to support it.
Sound like Sling Blade a little bit from dime to dime. But
what?
We'll be doing some videos and stuff, and she'll be starting from the beginning, and
Nah.
just going over some things, and it'll be interesting for a lot of people, because a lot of people's wondered, where's she at, where's she been, stuff like that.
Who the fuck has wondered about her? I'm sorry. This is funny. This is actually funny because this dude thinks people are out here like, oh yeah, what's Whitney been up to? Nobody, nobody at all. I didn't even know her name until the other day. Nobody gives a shit. Stop it.
So, that's why we're doing this. We're doing this to help people.
Yeah, okay.
We want to help people.
You want to help your pockets.
If we can reach just one person,
Well, you ain't reaching
us.
Help
that one person, then the whole channel is worth it.
Bullshit.
We're not doing this to make money off of.
Oh, no.
I've seen somebody in the comments the other day say, hey, look,
Look how his face lit up when he said that, guys. This is called Duper's Delight. Check it out. We're all very familiar from Recliner. Okay. You know what? And do these people ever think of their fucking kids? How do you think Marissa feels with all of this? I mean, come on. Think of your children.
One person, then the whole channel is worth it.
Watch the light up in
We're
his
not
face.
doing this to make money off of. I've seen somebody in the comments the other day say, hey, look, I'm willing to help in any way, wherever, to help you guys and stuff, whatever, give you all your support. We appreciate that. We don't need any money from anybody. We're not asking.
You do need money, sir, to replace this white t-shirt, because the stains I'm seeing underneath that beard is concerning. Anybody else seeing that? Yeah.
Anybody for any money. I think my comment back to those people were, if you want to help, go to your local domestic violence shelter.
Okay. Good on you.
That's where some women have to turn to in the middle of the day or the middle of the night with kids and stuff, whatever, and go to a shelter because they have nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
And a lot of these women find themselves there and stuff, and they get resources and help. But the places that the people that run these places and stuff, I mean, a lot of the things are donations. People donated money, people donated diapers, people donated toys, things like that.
This dude's a jackass.
So, if you're around a place like that, I mean, they're all over the place. If you're around a place like that, stop by. If you got some funds and stuff wherever, and you want to help something, stop by those places and pop in and say, hey, look, what can I do? I want to help in some way. I don't know how to help, but what can I do? It might be just $5 and stuff. That's all you can give. That's fine. Just stop by there and give it to them. If you can give more, give that. Don't break yourself over nothing, but I mean, just help out. Those places are good places, man.
How much do you think they donate to these places? I do agree with them. It is a great place. I used to help a locals women's shelter around here. I was friends with a lady who did she worked with them, and she did a lot of donating and collections of donation stuff for them. And it is a great cause. Apparently, because some of these shelters, especially this women's shelter, is so populated, they would do kids' birthdays for the whole month. So there would be one night where they celebrate birthdays for the month of November. So it was, just whatever theme they were donated, and if they had gifts to give the kids, they give the kids the gifts, and it was the one time. So if you can donate boxes of cake or even cakes or, anything, if you can call your local women's shelter and ask when they celebrate the kids' birthdays, and you can donate a cake for the birthday party, that would be great. But, and they take toys all year. I know a lot of people only think of local shelters and families in need when it comes to the holidays, but all year long, these places take toys, and they don't care if it's a summer toy you get on discount during the winter. They'll take it and they'll appreciate it. So as Griftmas is coming up here on YouTube, please think of the locals in your own neighborhoods.
They're heaven sent places, and so you're gonna learn a lot about my wife through her channel, wherever she has a beautiful personality. She came a long ways from where
she's messy as shit. She's messy.
Was.
You're messy.
At one point in time.
Go away. I'm done with you.
I think a lot of people is kind of speculated that she's still in a bad spot and stuff, whatever. And
nobody's
still
speculating.
On drugs and strung out and all that stuff, whatever. And she's not. And
you're annoying, sir.
People change if they want to. Like I said, they change if they want to. But you got to hit rock bottom first before you change. And that's what it took for her and me both hit rock bottom. Because when you hit rock bottom and there's nowhere else to go except your knees. And
I'm done with him. You guys done with him? I am done with you. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's check her out now. Now,
hey, guys. This is Whitney, Marissa's mom.
Hey, Whitney, you little shister. Hey, girl. Everybody say hey to Whitney. Whitney out there trying to pose all cute. She got the wet hair. She's holding it. They're painful to listen to. Yes, painful. How many of you are signing up to hear their testimonies? Yeah? How many? It's beginning to look a lot like bullshit everywhere you turn. Victims of their own behaviors. All right, so here's Whitney, everybody. Go ahead, girl. Whitney is building herself a studio. Whitney needs to get herself a selfie stick. Come on, Whitney.
I wanted to get on here today and introduce myself to you guys.
Oh, Whitney, let me turn you down. You're faster than your mans. All right, come introduce yourself because we're also not curious.
Here soon, I'm going to be sharing my story with you from the very beginning.
Oh, yay!
I'm going to give you the full truth. I have nothing to hide from you all. I'm not going to be giving you any lies. I'm going to just tell you the full truth of my.
Who does she remind you of with the phone like that? Look. Do people ever consider their backgrounds? I agree, Salem. They are putting Janelle and her kids in danger, in my opinion. David is taking time bomb, and this could make him snap. She should be concerned about her daughter being around him. Absolutely agree.
Story. So you hear from my mouth. And I know that through my story and through my testimony that I should be able to help somebody. I hope I can help many people, but if I can just help that one person, this channel will be completely worth it to me. As many of you may have seen in our description for our channel, the topics we're going to cover.
Girl, thank you. You said it so I don't have to. What the crock? Nobody's looking at your description. We're looking at your text messages. That was it. That was all you were good for. That's it. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great life. Nobody's asking about you. Nobody wants to hear your testimony. We want to see what David's doing because we care about Janelle and the kids, not because we care about Whitney and her Gritney and her husband, old Bob, over there in the truck. We don't care. Hee-haw, nightmare, blissful. You stop that right now. Step one, protect the kids. That's always step one. She'll probably have some fly traps in her record.
Cover our drug addiction, domestic violence, and any kind of ABUSE.
ABUSE. For all y'all out there, that spells abuse. All right. They're going to tell us about the abuse. I'll tell you what, I'm not kidding when I say ladies' eyes are a little pin shot there, coming from a former addict myself. All right.
We hope to help people that are going through it, have gone.
Ma'am, can I help you sit up straight? Does anybody else just kind of want to like pick her up and like sit her up straight? Like that slouching is not good for you. Sit up straight. You want us to take you serious? Take yourself serious. Sit up. Get a little stand to hold your phone and put it down and look directly at what are we doing with these angles? And is that your best angle, Whitney? What are you doing? Hey, Seashells, good to see you. She spelled it out in one shot. That's all it took. John. For those you don't know, John is a universal word for everything in Philadelphia. Did you see that John walking down the street? Can you grab that John from the store? Yeah, don't forget the John. It's a universal word. So, all right. Anyway,
Gone through it, and
Sit
even
up.
the loved ones and family members of people that have gone through it. Because a lot of times they're forgotten about. A lot of times people don't think about what they're going through as
Yes, Whitney. Nobody has thought about you at all. You are right.
family members or loved ones of people going through these things. And it'd be really hard and difficult.
Oh,
So the whole purpose in our channel is just to reach out and help people.
why is she saying like this?
And I know we can both do that through our stories because we both have a very, very lengthy story.
All right. So you both had a very lengthy time being drug addicts. All right. Hey, Lori, why is she sitting like this? What are you doing? Are you okay? I gotta crack my neck because I feel like she has to crack hers. Like, is this she all right? All right. I'm just gonna adjust myself because I'm getting like, I don't know, it's not good for you. Don't sit like that.
And we both have a past that's got a lot of bad and ugly in it, but it's our stories and
All right.
it's the truth of our life. And we feel like that now's the time we should share it.
Why now? Why
And
now?
hopefully we can reach many, many people. We read all the comments that you guys
I think it's wet
give
71.
us, and they're very touching to us, and they mean a lot to us.
Who's talking to you guys? Let me see this. All right. There are people that are talking to her. All right. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing. We are not our past. All right. I guess people do care. All right. All right. They're getting the support. All right. I'm wrong. It's just us that don't care. All right.
When you open up and share your stories, just knowing that doing a little something to help someone makes you feel good. Makes you feel like you're doing something for a purpose.
Her hair's wet, and you didn't do anything for a purpose. You put out text messages from a year ago while they were hitting headlines so that you could hit headlines so you could start a channel. The whole thing's messy and it will not work in your favor. I mean, this is karma's going to hit. Karma's going to hit.
I'm not going to share too much today because I'm about to give you my whole story soon. But
Oh,
before my drug addiction days, I was actually a praise and worship leader for
lucky
5
us.
years. And my whole life revolved around God, the Christian lifestyle.
We don't need another Christian on YouTube, ma'am. You hear that? She praised the Lord Jesus for 5 years before she picked up her first drug. She's another Christian coming to YouTube to teach us her Christian values.
And singing.
Do you pray to God before or after you get messy on the tubes, ma'am?
And I know that that's what God called me to do. And I also know that I feel like through all my dark days and dark times, that my testimony will be able to help people. I really do.
Through all her... Wait, what?
Know that I feel like through all my dark days and dark times, that my testimony will be able to help people. I really do.
Just what we need.
A lot of times when we're struggling with these things, it's nice to know someone cares and that they're not alone. And the main thing I want you to know today is that you're not alone. If you are going through anything, you're not alone, and I do care. I feel like no one cares. I care.
How much did you care about Janelle when you decided to put the text messages out at when you did? How much did she care then? No, it won't be good then. The internet is going to tear them apart. How much do you think she cared about Janelle and Jace when she decides to get messy and put out text messages from a year ago today? She didn't care much then.
I really do. Sometimes in those dark days and dark nights, it's hard to see even a little glimpse of light. You feel hopeless and helpless, and you feel alone. So
We're speeding you up
I just
too.
want each and every person out there to know if they are struggling with anything, that you're not alone, and I do care about your story. And if you're
I care so much about your story that I inserted myself into Janelle's. Right. Right.
reach out, I'll reach back out to you because I care about your comments.
All right. I'm going to reach out, see if you
I
respond.
just want to tell everyone thank you so much for supporting our channel.
Oh, you're
and
so welcome.
subscribing to our channel.
Yeah,
if you
we're
have.
not. Nope.
And if you've liked our channel.
We don't.
We hope through our stories and through our channel that we can reach many, many people. And we hope you like it. And we hope you come back and see more of what we're going to have for you.
And I hope you set up next time.
I just, once again, want to let everyone know that we're here for you.
Okay.
And we thank you so much for all your support. We really do.
What was that? What just fell on her? Is that a bug? Oh my God, I'm scared now. What just happened?
And through our channel that we can, and I mean, each and every person out there to know if they are struggling with anything, that you're not alone, and I do care about your story.
Okay.
And if you reach out, I'll reach back out to you because I care about your comments. I just want to tell everyone thank you so much for supporting our channel.
Ma'am, you got twigs in your hair, ma'am. I just got to let you know you got twigs in your hair, ma'am.
And subscribing to our channel if you have.
Okay.
And if you've liked our channel. We hope through our stories and through our channel that we can reach many, many people. And we hope you like it. And we hope you come back and see more of what we're going to have for you. I just, once again, want to let everyone know that we're here for you.
Okay.
And we thank you so much for all your support.
Oh, there it goes again. What is happening here? Oh my God. Hold on. Even the trees are saying, shut up. Once again, she sounds like Mrs. P. Once again.
I just, once again, want to let everyone know that we're here for you. And we thank you so much for all your support. We really do.
It's not fair. Hey, East Texas. Oh, that was good.
Means more than you ever know to us.
She's just gathering them off for later. She's going to use them as toothpicks.
If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, please.
What was that? What was that? Do that again.
Please like, share, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, please.
Did you just show us what a thumbs up is?
Thank you so much for watching.
All right. Goodbye. Oh, Lordy. Goodbye. Oh, my Lord. All right. What else you got for us here, Whitney? On this channel full of good faith and love. Listen, if she cares so much about domestic violence, she would not be doing this off the back of a DV victim. I'm sorry, she won it. Oh, we got the frogs this time. Oh, the frogs are here to talk this time. This is great. What you got, Bob?
How's everybody doing today? I wanted to touch on a subject that
all right. Tell us all about it.
Maybe not a lot of people think about.
That's right, Jason.
I didn't always think this way until I found myself in the position of being that person.
He's got really bad posture too. They're just making me sit real straight.
Some of y'all probably have. You know how you stopped at a stop sign or a red light and the person in front of you or maybe 2 cars ahead of you, wherever, they don't go when it turns green?
He just said when you stop at a stop sign, the person 2 cars in front of you don't
a red light.
Oh, he did mention red light too. All right.
Or maybe 2 cars ahead of you, wherever, they don't go when it turns green. Instead of being mean to them people, like honking the horn and holding down the horn, flipping them off, hollering and stuff like that.
If you're out there cursing people out because they didn't go when it turned green, I anybody ever hear Save Robbie's song? Green means go. If you don't already know. Anybody ever hear that? This shit is hysterical. It's actually catchy. I like that one. It's pretty funny. But anyway.
Think about it like you don't know what they got going on.
He's such a philosopher.
They could have had a death in the family, just got done burying their child.
They don't care about your scared.
They might have just left the hospital and realized they got cancer.
This is deep, Bob. We can't
Or they
handle
might
all
be
this
so lost
today.
in their mind, they don't really just don't know which direction to go. Like they're lost, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
I've been in that situation before.
You shouldn't be driving in that
And
situation.
the last thing they need is somebody behind them being mean and rude to them.
Mm.
And when the light turns green, wherever you're going beside them, and flipping them off, hollering, you know.
I feel like this guy doesn't go when the light turns green. Anybody else? He's speaking from experience right now. He's totally that guy that's not drive when the light turns green, and he's tired of being cursed out. So he's taking advantage of exploiting Davis text messages to let everybody know to stop cursing him out when he doesn't hit the gas pedal. That's all he's doing right now. Okay, we get it.
Cutting back in front of them, whatever, you know, speeding off fast as you can or whatever. Try to be kind to people.
He's traumatized. Which one of you's cut this man off? Who did it? Who got this man all upset? Stop cutting this man off in traffic. He can't handle it.
You know, if you see somebody
The
look
frog.
down, say hey to them. Say hello. That person you usually wouldn't say hey to, whatever, that you walk by on an everyday, you know, day-to-day basis.
The frog. The frog's like, speed it up, man.
Like, say, hey, how are you doing? Surprise them with kindness. That loved one you ain't talked to in a while. You know, a text is good. I mean, nothing wrong with a text message.
A text is good unless it's coming from your ex and you want to exploit it a year later when their names are trending in the headlines. Am I right? Am I right?
Message, but call them up. Tell them you love them.
I was going to play it too, Gary.
Tell them you care about them. Let them know.
You know what, sir? The last time somebody texted an old friend and told them they loved them and they're thinking about them, you all exploited it to make a channel. Knock it off.
I want a text message, but call them up. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. Let them know. Because life is short. It's short. And the last thing you want to do is stand over top of a coffin with somebody that's dead or somebody on their deathbed in the hospital or after hospices came in or wherever and they're inside the house and say, and be thinking to yourself, I wish I can go back.
Swap talks, am I right? Swap talks. Lord have mercy. We got to speed it up. I'm sorry. The frogs are going to get annoying, but so are they.
Tell them this. I wish I can go back and say this. I wish I can go back and hug him one more time.
He's depressing as fuck.
That ain't a spot you want to find yourself in. Another thing, if you got an addict, somebody in your family's an addict, don't give up on them. Don't give up on them. Treat them with kindness. Learn how to approach them.
Thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you. I'm going to use that for my therapy so that I don't turn to these guys on YouTube. Thank you.
In a manner that they don't feel like it's confrontation. You know, let them know you care. Let them know you support them, like in a positive way. Like not supporting them like, hey, look, you know, give you some drugs or something, not like that. But you know, let them know they have a safe place to go, whatever. When everything goes wrong and they run out of places to go, you know, when they hit a wall, let them know they got a place to come back to. And when they're there, you give them love and support.
Sir, you just said last time that they have to hit rock bottom. Now you're talking about hitting walls and shit. I don't know. I don't. If I call relatives asking how they're doing, they'll ask how much money I need to borrow. Drive carefully with the crock. Don't let your people self-cancel, but also I'm going to exploit the shit out of other people for attention all over the internet because that's great for mental health. Yeah, exactly. Chicken feet.
Talk to them. Mainly listen. If they're willing to talk, shut your mouth and just listen. And I mean that with the most respect.
Shut your mouth.
Because, I mean, you don't know where their mind's at and stuff, and they're so lost in addiction that they don't know if they're coming or going. They're trying to numb themselves.
You guys tuning in every week?
You don't know what they've been through, like before they came back to their safe place and stuff. And the last thing you want to do was make it where that safe place they had is no longer a safe place. It's a place.
So now you're saying let addicts go out, do their thing, and when they come back to their safe place, which is wherever you're at, don't question them. Yeah, I don't agree with your advice here, sir. I don't know what's going on.
Place of why have you done this? Why have you done that? You know, you don't want to do that. That's not the way to do it. You know, support them, love them. You know,
how did we
send
get
them a
here?
Song.
Send them a song. Send them a song. How did we get here? How did we get from don't beat when they don't go at a stop sign or a green light? Don't cut them off in traffic. Sending text messages to this. Where are we?
Send them a song or wherever that you knew they liked before they was in that lost state. You know, they're still human inside.
Sir, we don't stop liking songs when we become addicts. We still like music. He say human. That's how another creator says it.
They was in that lost state. You know, they're still human inside.
Human, yeah.
There's still a human in there.
Uh-huh.
If it's your son, your daughter, your brother, your mother, your father, your sister, they're still there. That person that's doing those bad things,
they're not zombies.
And lost in addiction, that ain't that ain't where they want to be. They're lost.
He should have taken advantage of the frog in the background laying him out a beat, because he could have wrapped this out and made this really exciting. You know what I mean? Right, running red lights and mixing mixtapes. I'm not highlighting that, Blissful. That is called enabling 420 growers. It absolutely is. Absolutely is. Human.
Lost. They don't know how to get out. Be kind to them. You know, just love them and understand. Hey, look, you know, just remember how they were before. Remember how they were before, and keep focused on that, and try to find a way to get them to remember the person they were before.
No, you're asking people to live in a delusion. What is this dude talking about? I think he is too, Laura Lulu. What is this? So send you a song, coddle you, treat you. This is so bizarre. With a cold one.
Bring up memories of when they were young and stuff like that, or the good times. Bring up the good times.
You just told us to leave them alone.
I remember when you done this, whatever. The last time you came here, you done this, that, and the other, whatever. You know, I understand. You know, tough love. You know, that's.
Remember, he just said don't nag them. Now he wants us to tell them about when they were kids. Just smile and nod, Jess, right? Oh, does anybody have the membership link? Thank you for asking, Riley. Gary's just here to tell us dad jokes and remind us all. Thank you, Gary.
Sometimes you got to do that, but you know, if they run out that door, especially the way the world is now with the fentanyl going around, laced and everything, if you upset them and they run out that door and stuff, you know, I know God gives everybody free will.
We're not coddling addicts.
When they come to their safe place and they run off, that might be the last time you ever see them again.
Oh, how many? What do we got here? 13 minutes of this jambling and rumbling? You need more than a studio, my friend. You're going to need more than a studio. Hey, Riley, thank you for becoming a Fallon Melon, or a Melon Felon, also known as an MFer. Welcome. Thank you.
And I would not want to have to live with that on my chest. I would not. And all the family members out there.
Oh, yeah, you have frogs. I forgot.
The addicts and stuff. You know, we see you over here. We see your comments and stuff. And we're here to support you as well. You know, I know you feel alone out there. I really do. I know you feel alone.
Everybody's alone.
There's not a lot of places to turn to.
Come on, speed it up twice.
When the families of the addicts are going through things, there's not a lot of places they can turn to get advice of how do I sleep at night? How do I?
Yes, there is. There is absolutely Narcotics Anonymous meetings for those who are related to an addict or a friend of an addict or a loved one of an addict. There are meetings for you, and there are likely meetings taking place in your neighborhood. There are places for them to go. Lord. 150 at least. Come on.
You know, how am I supposed to eat when I don't know if my daughter's eating, or my son's eating, or you know, how am I supposed to?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know where they're at. I haven't heard from them in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that.
Just send them an old song. That's all.
Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't give up. Do not give up.
Oh, I'm giving up, sir. Anybody else giving up? Let's see how he ends this, because I'm giving up.
Nothing to him at all. That's one person you can't shut up or shut down right there.
Who?
So
You?
go nowhere and do nothing with stuff like that. But when God takes control of something, whatever, like he has this channel, whatever, he can do whatever he wants to with it.
Now the
Can't
frog.
nobody say nothing to him at all. That's one person you can't shut up or shut down right there. So just like and subscribe, and
No.
leave a comment, drop it in there. If you're struggling, reach out to us. There's been several people that reached out to us and said they were struggling since we started this channel. And
What do you guys think? You're fucking psychiatrists? I need a psychiatrist after listening to you. What is this? This is insanity. What else you got? Because whoo, Lord have mercy. That's it. That's it. Okay. All right. The first thing they dropped was the phone call. That's the first thing they dropped was the phone call. After she released the text messages to the online news articles, then she comes out with the phone call. That has 9.7K. Within that, they grew over 2,000 overnight. Then it goes 5K, 2K, 1K. And then back when they put again, something else exposing Janelle and David, they get 4K. Nobody cares about your blubbling bullshit. Honestly, I mean, I'm sorry, but that man gave me a headache. I need some Tylenol or something. I don't know. Lord. I was actually getting road rage and I'm not even driving. Whew. Everybody take a deep breath. That's over with now. Deep breaths. All right. We're all okay. You guys going to tune into their weekly preachers testimony, ceremony, blubbering, whatever? You guys tuning in? Here, guys, I got something special for you. Just hold tight. I'm going to do something to cheer you guys up, all right? Let me cheer you guys up. I'm so sorry that I did that to you. I know. We all just went a little crazy there. We're all now depressed. I'll cheer you up. Don't worry. So this man doesn't want you cursing him out at the lights anymore. So we're going to play this.
Green means go if you don't already know. Put your
that's sped up. It actually sounds good sped up.
foot on the gas, then go ahead and move your ass. Out my way. Out my way. Green means go. Go. Sitting in traffic.
Hell yeah. Tell me that's not catchy. Rewind it back. I swear I actually like this song.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, Bob? Tell the frogs to get moving.
Green means go if you don't already know. Put your foot on the gas, then go ahead and move your ass.
Isn't that, I mean, that's actually a good one. I actually like this one.
Out my way. Out my way. Green means go. Go. Sitting in traffic, gotta go to work. And that figure stuck behind a jerk. People are bugging. I've got patience for nothing.
Ooh, patience for nothing. Anyway, I support that message.
The horn, but he still ain't moving. What's he doing up there? Napping, snoozing?
What's he doing up there? Napping, snoozing? No, he's contemplating what song to send to his friend that's an addict, Rob. Have some patience, okay? So anyway, there's the one to send to the addicts. It's a good one. It's a good one. Green means go. If you don't already know, put your foot to the past and move your ass. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the basis of what's going on right now. So again, we got Jace running away 3 times in 2 months. Child services are now involved. There's charges against David for the abuse of Jace. Janelle is defending David. In the meantime, Whitney and her husband come out with text messages from a year ago exposing that David claims he still loves her and he thinks about her all the time. Janelle gets upset. They call to confront them about it. Them two, they record the phone call. They make this YouTube channel where they drop the phone call. Then they decide, if they're exposing this while there's abuse going on, that they are now going to be your advocates against abuse. And you can go over there and get advice from them every day if you like. My advice would be not to do that, but you know. That song will never leave your head, Jason. I got you. Don't you worry, I got you. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. What is everybody up to today? You guys got anything good going on? We doing anything on this Monday? I'm gonna upload some pictures from the reenactment of the battle. It took place at Fort Mifflin. And Fort Mifflin is actually the fort that saved America during the Revolutionary War. They held off the British while George Washington made his way over to Valley Forge. And without them doing that, the British likely would have won. So, yeah, just a little history if you're unaware. I believe Jace from from like 10, he spit on the ground and said, Mom and David are a piece of shit. Sad but funny at the same time. Yeah, actually, I got something else to show you. Is a little more serious than green means go, if you don't already know. So I was actually going to put together a really good video about Janelle and David, but and you know, the timeline of Teen Mom and everything, but I guess wait, maybe I shouldn't show this. I want to do my own. I'm going to do my own. Where are you going? Oh, all right, fine. Leave. Hardly working. There you go. Yeah, it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess, Be Good. And unfortunately, so Jace right now is currently with Barbara. Thank goodness. Which actually, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, right? I guess it's good for Jace in the aspect of he'll be put back on his medication. You know, he's back in a stable environment, a place where he's happy, but hopefully he learns to appreciate Barbara. Because at her age, she cannot afford for a 14-year-old boy to be pushing her around. So I hope it made him appreciate Barbara and everything she's done, and he'll kind of chill out when it comes to being, you know, rebellious against him. I used to love to take my kids to Valley Forge and my grandchildren, Gettysburg too. So I've never been to Gettysburg, but I have been to Valley Forge, and I plan on going again soon. Now, Fort Mifflin is less heard of, but it is the fort that saved America. It's, you know, so I highly recommend people check that out. It's really neat. I'll upload some shorts about it if anybody's interested. It was really a good time. You know, like I said, we went to Monster Mania thanks to a member of the channel. They, you know, gifted us with tickets to go and see them and all the, you know, scary things. Janelle and her road rage, pew pew, with Jace in a vehicle. That was horrible. And then when Jace told Janelle, she called him a liar. Janelle, you were on TV. Wait, I do have to put this up. Hold on. All right. We got to do this. We got to do this. Hold on. This is one of the best ones. This is what poor Jace had to say throughout his childhood. All right, you guys ready?
Weed in front of my house. Don't you laugh at me in my house, you Mr. Disrespectful.
I'm not disrespecting you.
You Mr. Disrespectful. Look at poor little baby Jace there. You know, I got to be honest. This is where I got my son's name. Yeah. I guess you guys didn't figure that one out, did you? All right.
Think it's funny?
No,
Peter,
not like.
you think it's funny? Well, I don't think it's funny. Hi.
You both high.
Oh my God, here we go. Well, Janelle, I seen you with Kiefer. I don't care about Kiefer. Look at your damn neck. Well, the heck all of your friggin' neck. I don't care about Kiefer.
Remember when she said she can't be arrested because she's going to Keisha's concert?
I hope you have fun living with your
boyfriend.
I don't care about Kiefer. Hi. You're both high. You hop in your car, Kiefer. And guess what? You're nothing but a lying hustler. I don't care about Kiefer.
She's back. Teen Mom 2.
Where's Kiefer at today? Where is he? Hi. You're both high.
God, here we go. Well, Janelle, I seen you with Kiefer. I don't care about Kiefer. Look at your damn neck. All the hickeys all of your friggin' neck. I don't care about Kiefer. I hope you have fun living with your boyfriend. I don't care about Kiefer. Hi. You're both high.
Oh, so this was the other thing. This video just reminded me of it. So the kids apparently are complaining, at least Jace is, about Janelle having an OnlyFans, which you could imagine why. I mean, you know, he's a teenager now. His whole life has been exploited. And now his mother is advertising her OnlyFans. Do we have an update on where Kiefer is? Hi, you both hi. I guess we don't. Kiefer, where you Kiefer?
God.
All right, so yeah. I just wanted the part where she's like, is it this one?
Sorry. You make me so angry. You know, all you do, you keep smoking weed. Well, you know what? Sit in jail and pay the price. That's all I can say.
She's a trip. I love her. I love you, Barbara, you crazy lady. Maybe it's this one.
Well, Janelle, I see you with Kiefer. I hope you have fun living in the street with your boyfriend. I don't want it on my property. Tell your boyfriend to come pick you up.
This track face swap's so funny. Smoking weed, 16 and pregnant. Let's watch her cringy TikTok.
Talented and gifted. I guess the table shifted.
Oh no, I'm gonna lose my ad revenue. We can't do all that. Where is Kiefer? There's no updates. I just looked. I mean, at least Janelle advertises body empowerment, right? Body positivity. Okay, go ahead, Janelle. We see you. Oh, good gravy is right. Oh, please do. Thank you, Gary. You're too sweet. Thank you. Tips are greatly appreciated. I think I just ruined my ad revenue off of this one. If you guys didn't vote on my backup channel, who goes to Philly? If you guys didn't vote on my backup channel, please take a look over there and vote on the poll going on. Truth in advertising. Yeah. They don't like you doing. A lot of my videos can't get monetized because of background music. I'd be embarrassed too. Janelle, it's not how you twerk it. Last update was last year, in and out of jail and halfway house. That's interesting and not surprising. Oh, Janelle. You are embarrassing yourself, girlfriend. But hey, you know, better than some moves we saw from somebody else wearing pink pants. So, yeah, this is pretty much where we're at with it. I don't really have any other updates. When I do, I mean, we're going to follow it. We're going to follow David being arrested. Are you guys into reality TV? Because, I mean, we can talk all the things. You know what I mean? We got the Teen Mom. Anybody following Big Brother? I'm trying to find something other than the drama all the time. Dr. Philadelphia. I like what you did there, Gary. I actually do plan on taking you guys to some what a subscriber actually suggested I take you guys to some of like the popular cheesesteak places in Philadelphia and all. And I think that's a great idea. Go see some you know, famous Philadelphia spots and stuff. Right, be good. Could you even imagine? Thank goodness we didn't have the internet. Claim to fame, I have not. Netflix dating shows. YouTube is a reality show, isn't it, Blissful? You think so, Umzin? I'm trying to find, I don't want to do, you know. They got me for a little bit. They suckered me back in, Umzin. They did. They knew what sore spots to hit to get me to respond, but I'm done. I don't want to respond anymore. I want to make actual content. I want to give everybody a break from the normal, gross mudslinging that's going on. We can come here and smoke our weed. You can get high, and you can get high, and you both can be high. Hey, Irvin. But yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions or any ideas of places to go or things to talk about that you guys would be interested in, please feel free to leave a comment underneath the video. I greatly love any creativity help. You can't beat it real Philly cheesesteak down the city. I know, Michelle, but not the two most popular spots. They suck. They suck. They're just landmarks. Other than that, they're false advertisement telling people to go there for cheesesteaks is a lie. Yeah, so that's about it for you. Ohio just went recreational. It's 45 minutes from me. Woo! I don't go alone to places because I'm all zen and peace-filled. I go places alone all the time. Oh, I don't go a lot of places. There you go. Right, because the drama is too much. It's gross. You have to do right. I know, Laura Lou. I'd actually, unlike Whitney there, I would have myself a nice little selfie stick and I sit up straight and we try the food together. It really is, Michelle, but it's also like that's why I used to do segments called As the YouTube Turns. I'm going to start doing that again. And I'll give a weekly breakdown of all the drama that took place as YouTube turns. That's a great idea. I like that. Donald Trump's sister passed away today. Rest in peace, Donald Trump's sister. Sorry to hear that. So happy you're zen. I'm zen too. Well, I appreciate each of you. I guess I better go get my day started. Unfortunately, Jace isn't feeling too well. He has, however, signed up for basketball, which I'm really proud of. As most of you know, he was preparing himself to play lacrosse, and then we found out he cannot start lacrosse until later on. So he decided, with the encouragement of some classmates, to go ahead and jump back into basketball. And I'm very proud because he stopped basketball when he was about 6 years old because he had a coach that was all about winning. And he was very aggressive, and Jace wasn't used to it. And he didn't like it. It was no longer fun. So the fact that he jumped back in despite his social anxieties about it, I'm really proud. He's pushing himself, and I'm really proud of him for that. So I don't know what made me say all that, but yeah. What'd you do? Oh, Trump 2024. Just time her out. Get out. Don't make me log in. Don't make me log in here, Pristine. Why are you... Get that off my screen. You're about to take a nap? Been up since 4:45 a.m. Oh, I can choose how long you guys go in timeout. Haha. Thank you so much, Blueberry. You can't laugh no more. Enjoy that 60 seconds to reconsider yourself. Did you guys all vote the other day? I hope you voted. Yeah, Michelle, and he's really excited. I mean, he's nervous. You can see the anxiety on him, but you know, the fact that he's pushing himself through it, I'm proud of him. Proud of him. You don't have to in Michigan either, which is further from me, about 2.5 hours. Illinois is 3 hours. I know a YouTuber that drives across state lines to bring marijuana that is illegal in her state, as she talks about everybody else being lawbreakers. Cry, I'm with you. How about a good person for president? Can we get that? That would be great. I'm going to wait till Christine is out of her timeout, and then we'll wrap it up. They only legalized weed so the government can make money off of it. Oh, thank you, Gary. That really means a lot. Yeah, if you guys aren't, if you wouldn't mind, it would be greatly appreciated. My son has a little channel where he uploads just video games. You never see them. I don't think you rarely hear them. And he gets thrilled to see his sub count going up. So if you wouldn't mind maybe giving him a little subscribe, you can also, you know, hide it so that you don't have to have them come up across your timeline all the time. How do I share this? It would be greatly appreciated. Christine, are you nuts? You're lucky you dropped my payments after that, because I was about to time you out again. It's legal in Virginia now. I'm in PA recovering from surgery. Oh, you're near me. Well, not near me, but you're in PA. Welcome to PA. Yes, you have, hippie, and it means a lot. Thank you. It is so the government can make money off of it. And I'll tell you what, they came out with all these different fancy weeds now, right? Like, oh, do you like weed that makes you happy? That makes you sad? That calms you down? That gives you energy? There's like 50 million types of weed. It's the most bizarre thing. Like, whatever happened to getting a dime bag of dirt and just rolling it up? Now that $10 bag's now like 30. And there's all this weird shit. You got to know, like, sativia and this and that. I don't need to. I'm glad I don't smoke. They are cray-cray. There's a lot of, you hear a lot of stories of predators preying on our kids and Roblox and everything. I keep a close eye on his accounts. The state makes huge amount. Thank you, Angie. He'll be excited to see his sub count go up. Thank you. Oh, you're lucky you're back. You are lucky you're back. Hey, Miss Liverbird. I get my ounces for 60. Oh, you're in Lancaster? Beautiful. Oh, you're from Philly. Girl, we can meet up for a cheesesteak. I love Lancaster with all the Amish and all the farmland. It's just such a beautiful place. My snake name was Sativia. Miss her. You would like snakes. Missed out on job because he uses edibles to sleep. Oh, that's not good. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you. Thank you. I am not, Christine. You are purposely aggravating me. Shut the front door, 60. I've spoken to Franco, but no, Danilo, there's no updates. He should be having a court hearing coming up. I'm in Washington. We have overabundance. Of what? Marijuana? Government was making good money on arresting people for a couple roaches in the ashtray. Not BJ and NC roaches. That reminds me to remind you all, if you have fly traps hanging in your windows, please remember to take them down and remove the dead flies before turning on your cameras. Oh, what an amazing place to raise children. It is so cool just watching the Amish live so purely. I mean, it's truly amazing. Driving their little buggies. They're not rushing. They're not angry. You see little kids out playing, and it's just amazing. Everyone should smoke weed, calm these efforts down. Do something, Salem. Do something. I don't know, Copa. Ew. I mean, I never had an abundance of flies in my house to know. I would never need to hang 4 or 5 fly traps at my windows. I just never. I don't know. Maybe they plan on using fly traps as curtains? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, interesting, Pristine. I mean, done. Interesting. I'm not sure those are flies. What the hell are? I don't even want to know. I love Joy, Sweet Leaf, Black Sabbath. Amish are awesome people. They are. I go to the farmer's market and I love it. Those sticky curtains. Oh, you guys are going to get me in trouble. I'm out of here. I hope you all have a great day. Please hit the thumbs up on your way out. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.